Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another podcast. Right now I'm kind of agitated, a little bit fucking tired. I just got done working out and it's frustrating sometimes depending on, I guess, maybe the level of hydration, maybe it's sleep levels, could be allergies, I'm fucking sick of coughing. I still feel so dehydrated even when I drink water. It's fucking irritating, very irritating and I think it has a lot to do with, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and start the podcast. And what the podcast is it's going to be about, it's going to be about stacking pizza boxes and cleaning the kitchen stove tops and dishwashing and all sorts of duties involved. And it's a very realistic kind of podcast. We're probably just going to be not going that far into the past. We're going to just be going probably way back to the 6000 BC. And when the fornication of the prior mentioned seamless realms, it's kind of like a flow of smoothidity, and that's a word that combines smoothness and fluidity from the Latin roots, and the suffix is very important in that statement. So you kind of when you're able to put a spin on it, you're able to put a spin on the rhombus. There's like you locate it from a top-down view, point being made, each point being made. One, that's the switch box with the all the different volume levels. Two, it's the color of the jewel shards on each leveling, on each master leveling. And three, it's a focus on the family and entertainment values. And if you remember, white man, white hair, white mustache, what that actually looks like in a 3D environment at the very core realm, considering the eyedropper and the eyedropper tool colorful realm. It's you kind of get that actual, like a true to white matte color, and it's safe to say, no suffocation, no breathing, but then there's like a pretzel machine, pretzel shop. So when you're standing behind the counter everyone kind of looks at you like, all you have to do is just present yourself, make sure you smile, remember that, and that's what's going to really open up the doors for you to really be more happy in your life and to enjoy the satisfaction of everything around you, brighten the world with your smile, and make sure you wash your hands, of course. So when you figure that out, when you figure all of it out, when you figure out the Fibonacci sequence and the shapes and each vertical line that crosshatches with the carefully placed and embarked upon saturation of feudalism. That brings us directly back to dishwashing. And dishwashing was a very early art. It was an art similar to Shaolin monks, and that video got fucking blocked. I'm getting used to, just certain things on YouTube, when it comes to my channel. So subscribe, thank you so much, and just listen up, okay? When you listen... Huh? What is it? What is it, kitty? What is it, kitty? What is it? Yeah, so anyways, you put on a show, it puts a smile on the face similar to, just clean up the McDonald's act and the Burger King act and all that bullshit, okay? make yourself a primeval dinner. What you're gonna do is press enter, type in your codes, and then, not in the sense of war games, but more in the sense of online shopping and the predicate of procedures. And so when the zenith has been reached at a certain point, you're going to recognize that the zenith is actually, it's out of reach, and at the same time it's just kind of like a focused reality. And dishwashing, when the 1200s were placating the individual that was sufficiently broad toward the stove top, and I don't want to really harp on that. And what is it, kitty? What is it? And the winning game, the winning mind frame, the mindset is sexually uninvolved, that keeps you not repulsed, and surely you're going to be able to refract. And from the top-down view, you see the rocks, the shores, the waves, kind of washing up on the rocks. Oh, hold on, one moment. Hey, shh, hey. And you open the door and you step inside. I mean, that's what I just typed. And then, so then there's a natural kind of embankment that is made from the low to mid to the high level. And then together, when we all strive for that perfect Christmas, we remember the house chore. We remember the hidden aspects of powdering and the usual type of the things that we do in terms of bathroom etiquette as well as kitchen etiquette, and that's where the two mix together. And the 1200s has a lot of strategic information for the sake of wringing out the wet towels. And so, for the sake of everyone involved, have a wonderful Christmas. Have your ears and eyes peeled back for the next year. It's the manly thing to do. It's also the womanly thing to do if you cool the fuck off and just recognize who you are. You're an awesome human being. And that's where I sit down. I'm going to sit down for a moment, and I'm going to tell you that, having a breathing apparatus on is an important part of breathing. And that's why it's important to remember, when you have on the switches, make sure that the 9 goes to the, actually bring it down to 2, and we'll go ahead and top it off with a leveling of the fortune sacrifice is not a guaranteed type of, tanker type of thing. And so there's excuse me for that. I fucking hate when that happens sometimes. I mean, I don't really care, honestly, but it's a really good emotional point where I can kind of heighten the level of and the view level. So thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for giving a fuck. And, love for everyone, kind of. I'm more cerebral at the moment, so just bear with me. And bull with me, because the bulls are on parade. That fucking video was supposed to show up, but I guess it wasn't, so. Anyways, yeah, love, cool off, and thank you so much for